Hello, Kevin Torgerson with the Olmsted County Sheriff's Office. As we approach Inauguration Day, after a long and challenging period in our country's history, marred by civil unrest and ultimately the violence that occurred last week in our nation's capital, I want to reflect on something simple in a civil society. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day across our country, set aside for all Americans to remember the legacy he shared with us in the late 50s and 60s until his death in 1968. His messages and actions still live on today with meanings that carry the same weight today as they did when he made them more than 50 years earlier. Yesterday, on my Sheriff Kevin Torgerson Facebook page, I shared a quote of his that I believe rings so true today. The time is always right to do what is right. As I reflect on Dr. King's quote today, I think about the path our country has been on recently with so much division, finger pointing, and accusing each other of wrongs instead of looking for what is right. We are so quick to target and accuse rather than listen and find understanding or compromise. In compromise, it is often said that neither side wins and neither side is happy with the outcome, but can live with the agreement. At this point, each side demands their point of view is more important and more right than others. We can't go on like this. There is always more to the story than a snippet of information seen or heard. Let's start today. I trust the people of Olmsted County and Minnesota will find a way to work together, listen, and support each other as we move forward. Let us be an example for all. Violence, baseless accusations, and rumors that create more divisiveness and unrest do not solve issues. They are wrong and only create more issues, leaving others unresolved. It's a domino effect of wrongs that make our communities suffer. Tomorrow, an inauguration in Washington, D.C. will bring us to new leadership for our country. The change of power will happen like it has been done more than 50 times in our history. Whether we agree or not, we must carry on and find ways to support each other. Do what Dr. King asked of us to do by doing right for each other. We do not have to fully accept what some feel is wrong, but by bringing threats of violence or even violence itself doesn't make anything right. Let's find ways to debate or discuss our differences peacefully, thoughtfully, and respectfully. As we move forward, there is much uncertainty, but one thing is certain. The members of the Olmsted County Sheriff's Office will continue to work diligently to keep our communities safe, and while we cannot comment on specific means or tactics, I assure you we are collaborating with our law enforcement partners to maintain public safety for all people in our community. We will not stand for anyone who makes threats, incites, or causes violence by taking advantage of anyone in our communities. We value our relationship with you, our community partners. We rely on those relationships to help keep communities safe. Should you become aware of threats, or if there is something you see, always remember, if you see something, say something, and call 911 for our support and assistance. We are stronger together. Thank you.